Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is what you'll need to do actually on Monday. I'm going to flip this so you can see my computer screen. It may look a little bit different if your child's using an iPad. They have been signing on to Vportal all year, so hopefully they're ready to go with that. If they do need any help or reminder, feel free to contact me. But I do want to show you what it would look like on my screen. Go to Volusia County Schools, vcsedu.org. You're going to click on Vportal. Now it will probably come up with a sign-in. This is my email address. Your students will be either the number 1 or 2, followed by their alpha code, and at VCS the number 2, go.net. I'm going to type that in so you can see what it would look like. Your student may know or should know their alpha code, but if you need it, let me know and I will be happy to get it for you. I'm just going to make one up. 1CXSD at Volusia. Oops. The number 2, go.net. Their password is going to be their birthday in numerical form. So let's say they were born on August the 10th, 2011. And then they would hit sign in. Okay, and then that would take them to their Vportal page. Hopefully it won't make me log in again. Okay, so sometimes you may come up with this page, and that's okay. If you do, you just go to search Citrus Grove Elementary right here in Volusia County. Interestingly enough, there is another Citrus Grove in the state of Florida, but we're the only one in Volusia County. So then we're going to click to log in. The internet's really slow today, so I'm going to go ahead and talk while it's loading up. Wanted to let you know that what we're doing Monday and Tuesday is a little bit different than the following days, and I'll show you how. So after your student has signed in, they should be logged into their Vportal. Now theirs is going to look a little bit different than mine because I have teacher tiles and they do not. Mostly, they're going to be staying within Canvas, Office 365, and digital resources. This video is going to focus mostly on Canvas. And this is really what you need to know for Monday and the following days. The first thing they're going to do every day is to log on to Canvas. The dashboard should automatically come up. If it does not, you're just going to click on this little dashboard icon right here. Again, I have more tiles than they do. They're going to scroll down until they find the 3rd grade ICP. That's the Instructional Continuity Plan for 2019-2020. They're going to click on that. And this basically gives you instructions for everything you need to do each day. So you can read this on your own, I'm sure. So I'm just going to kind of briefly say, so this is the main page. It says iPad users, please click on modules instead of the buttons. But everybody else, you're going to start right here. It has introduction and instruction part 1. There's a part 2 for the second day, and then it goes into instructional days, April 1st through the 15th. So we're going to click on the first one. This is going to show you what you're responsible for on Monday. Like I said, please know there is a lot of room for grace in this, but this is just your guideline. So it introduces them. Please, if you can, sit and with your child and go through this. If not, they should be able to navigate it pretty easily. They're going to click on the blue play button. This is if they're on a computer or laptop. Here is the option for if they are on an iPad. And this is going to teach them how to navigate the Canvas app. Canvas is not something we have really used in our classroom, so this will be new information for them. And then here's a helpful document to help you organize your learning time if you wish. It does go down to talk a little bit about your new routine for the day and just some videos about how to log into iReady from a computer or laptop and how to log onto iReady using your iPad, because they're a little bit different. Your goal today is to log in and learn about iReady instruction. That's it. So throughout the next 2 weeks, the expectation is that you will log on to iReady for 30 minutes for instruction. That is for ELA and another 30 minutes for math. Now, this is one of those up-to-the-minute changes that just occurred during the school board meeting yesterday. We had been previously saying 45 minutes. So it's a minimum recommended of 30 minutes. If your student feels good enough to keep going for the 45 minutes, that is absolutely fine. The other thing I want to point out, it is not necessarily 45 consecutive minutes. Students need breaks. We all need breaks. We take brain breaks in class. It's all good. So it doesn't have to be consecutive. It can be recommended 30 to 45 minutes, and it can be broken apart, suit your needs. I understand the need to, sometimes people have to run to work, run errands, make it work for you. So, by all means, if they want to get back on later in the day and do more than 45 minutes, whatever suits your family's needs. Like I said, there's a lot of room for grace here. So, but that is the recommended 30. They're recommending 30 minutes. I'm saying 30 to 45. You're the best judge of how your student's doing with that. I will be monitoring it from here as well and be watching for any struggles or anything that, any red flags that may seem like, we may need to adjust the times or whatever. So don't worry. We've got this. So that's basically what you're doing for Monday. And it shows you how to log on to iReady. The next day, let me go back to, you could hit the next button just to go to the next day, but they're going to be seeing it from a different perspective. So I want to go ahead and show you day 2, you'd click on March 31st. March 31st, you're still doing your iReady. At least 30 minutes in ELA and in math. But today you're going to start learning a little bit more about Canvas and how to interact. You're going to watch videos on how to do your science and social studies assignments that are in Canvas. Again, computer, iPad. And then the following day is when you actually start doing the iReady reading and math, as well as science and social studies. So Monday and Tuesday, you're basically learning how to navigate the system and doing the iReady. I'm going to go ahead and click on the next day so you can see kind of what that looks like in Canvas. And that takes us into our instructional days. Again, here's your ELA, your math, and then science and social studies. It also tells you how to turn in your assignments. So let's look at day 3 because that's where the science and social studies is going to start. So day 3, here we go. Make sure you're completing that iReady. And there's even additional ELA or math resources if you seem to feel that your student could benefit from the extra instruction or extra activities, then by all means, you may access those as well. But here's science. Just want to kind of give you a glimpse of what it might look like. It's going to show the standard that we're talking about. We are still working about flowering and non-flowering plants. Resources, all the resources you would need, and the assignment. And it tells you exactly what to do and how to turn that in. Okay, so then I'm going to go back to day 3 to complete social studies. Social studies is my favorite. Your students have probably told you that, or they may. I love social studies. So here is our standard. Students will explain how the environment influences settlement patterns in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean. A short video for them to watch and an assignment. And then that's it. And then they are done for the day. Unless you choose to do additional work, which I will talk about in the next video. Okay, so we have, at this point, we've signed on to Vportal, and we have gone into Canvas.